All right, what's up? What up, peoples? Just cleaning my X, y'all. So just bear with me. How's everybody doing on this Sabbath? What's up, peoples? Welcome to the Sabir Bay Show. Happy Hip Hop History Month. We on YouTube, baby. Instagram, YouTube, or Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X, and please share this out. Okay? You're doing great. That's wonderful. You woke up this morning. Every time you go to sleep at night, you practice for death. All right. So every time you go to sleep at night, remember this. When you go to sleep, remember that you're practicing for death. Oh, in Islam, we say the hereafter. Okay? In Islam, we say the hereafter, but I don't even like that word hereafter because it's like here and afterlife. You know what I mean? So just remember that, y'all. So this is what it is. It's actually what time is it over here? 2:16 p.m. on the West Coast, baby. But I'm Philly bred. All right. So this is how we do this for anybody know. And if you're new to this show, I've been doing this for a very, 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 very long time. Okay. I wasn't doing blog talks or YouTubes. I've been in radio for a very long time, people. I have almost 30 years in this radio game. 30 years in the radio game. Okay. So for you newcomers that don't understand, before there was blog talks and all these other wonderful things, I used to do real radio. This is my photos when I used to do radio. That's WKDU in Philadelphia. It was called Hip Hop After Midnight. Hip Hop After Midnight. This is WRD with my rest in peace Cody Anderson used to be our GM. And that's my wonderful intern from Eritrea. She was interning. Okay. So WRD, WKDU, I used to host, produce, engineer, and I used to get my own guests. Nobody was getting my guests for me. I used to get my own guests. So most people have people getting guests for them. So I just want to give y'all the background. And then I moved to California. And this is when the internet stuff started coming in. So the internet started coming in. I did LA Talk Live. You can go online, look that up. LA Talk Live, Sabir Bay. LA Talk Live, Sabir Bay. Or RMC stands for Roscoe's Media Center. So Roscoe's Media Center was on Pico Boulevard. Yeah, so that's when it went into the internet. So before the internet, I used to engineer, produce, and host my shows. I'm Philly, baby. And don't forget, excuse the Philly attitude, because it's getting ready to come. So, West Coast, East Coast. Let's turn up the volume like my brother Stan says. Please share this out, y'all. We're going to have some fun. Share it out, share it out, share it out. And if you got something to say to Sabir, if you'd like to talk to me, please click the damn link and stop typing. Okay? I need you men to man up. And if your woman is watching, you should go hire her because niggas get mad because their girls be watching my videos. Oh, they be catching tantrums. These brothers be tripping. So let's get this thing started, y'all. Remember what I said. Turn up the volume, but let's have some fun. Welcome to the show.
All with it. Yeah.
Denver in the building. What up, Denver?
Some truth don't play. Law, history, culture, hip hop. All with it. All with it. Yo, we in the cipher, light sparking through the veil. Truth and motion, let the ancestors inhale. From the Moorish courts to the cosmic scrolls, he decoding lies that been hidden in goals. Sabir B, the name ring through the booth. He break down laws and lace you with the proof. From Dr. Woodson's text to the streets we roam, he bringing intellect right back to the throne. All with it, be it, Sabir B, building up minds, not breaking the youth. Yo, truth don't sway. We building up minds, law, history, culture, hip hop every day. Mic check. This ain't no fairy tale spin. He bringing Moorish law right back to your skin. Mind sharp like a blade from Kimmett's Forge. Blueprint solid. He the truth's own source. Cameras rolling. The wisdom broadcast. Facts hit hard. Never watered a mask. Keep bridging the gap between the block and the scroll. That's intellectual combat. Food for the soul. How would it be? From the matrix to the Moorish way. Let's elevate. How would it? Keep pure truth, pure flame. This the real update. We ain't talking about no surface knowledge. We talking history, law, sovereignty. The real blueprint that unlocks the chains. Ancient vibes through the mic and translate. Each broadcast opening up the gate. Pan-African mind with that Moorish spark. Guiding lost tribes through the global dark. No cap, this that Griot code in motion. Truth tsunami, pure mind ocean. So tune in, lock in, set your mental straight. It's a big beat show. Yeah, the vibe too great. Oh, with it be. The show. We building up minds, not breaking the youth. But yo, truth. We building up minds, all history, culture, hip hop every day.
Remember I said, y'all, please do me a favor, share this out. Share it now. I am on X. Please share this out on X if you're on X. Shout out for everybody that's coming to the cipher. If you would like to talk to Sabir as a man, you can come on the feed. Whether you agree or disagree with me, I'm fine with that. I told y'all. Should I rewind that back one more time? So I can show y'all the history. Before there was blog talks and YouTubes and all those beautiful things that y'all watch today. Let's take you back real fast. Before there were blog talks, you had to be in the studio. And you have to know how to do this thing called air check. So that's me. That's WKDU. That's WRD. And that was my beautiful intern from Eritrea. And for y'all to know what Eritrea means Red Sea. So you had to be in the studio. There was no recordings and rewinding it back and you got to do this. No, you have to be up front. So this is how I am. All right. So I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't never plan this. I literally get up in the morning, get my coffee, which is from Islam, Islam. And I would drink my coffee and I would think about it for a minute. What can I talk about? So this is Hip Hop History Month, y'all. Feel free to come to the cipher, but if you come, please come in peace or leave in pieces. I'm just letting y'all know. Come in peace or leave in pieces. See, I don't rehearse things like these cats on social media. I'm real with it. So shout out to my Denver people. Shout out to my Dearborn people too. Shout out to my Philly people. But I got to give it to them one more time, baby. Excuse the Philly attitude, bro. I'm letting y'all know up front. Excuse that Philly attitude. So, this is Hip Hop History Month. The link is up. Don't act like y'all don't see it. Join in. Y'all ain't got nothing to do today. You on my show. So you should be joining the feed. The Gospel Hip Hop by KRS-One. Before we get started, okay? Let's read the 22nd of November. Everybody should have this. Because, again, if I take this to court, I swear on hip hop. You don't supposed to swear on the Bible. The Bible says don't swear. But I'll take the Bible, this book, and swear on the gospel because I am hip hop, and so are you. So when you hip, you hop. Hip, then you hop. Hip, then you hop. So let's read. You ready? Jarrell, what's going on, brother? Hit the cipher, brother. Come on. November the 22nd. Look back on your life, and you'll see once more a lot that you can really be thankful for. Gospel Hip Hop by KRS-One. Listen to this one more time. You ain't got to listen. Nobody's promise. I told you every time you go to sleep, you prepare for death. November the 22nd. Look back on your life, and you will see once more a lot that you can really be thankful for. let me explain to y'all. Now I'm going to give you my testimony because it's the Sabbath, right? It's the Sabbath. I was shot 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So I'm thankful to be here. So what are y'all thankful for? So I have a bullet in the back of my head. I have a bullet that's in my chest that lunged right here. That's a bullet hole. One hit me in the back. It sits right here. I still have 2 of me. One went through my wrist. One came out here. 5 times. What are you thankful for? Oh, I got shot before that too. So let me help you out. This is a bullet hole with a 30-30. This was a 38. This is a 30-30. See that? I want y'all to understand. What are y'all thankful for? Then it opened up my leg right here. You see that muscle? Nigga, what are you thankful for? So, all families not real families. So let me share this with y'all. I lost my son in 2020. Everybody's not blessed. I lost my son in 2020. This is my son right here. Ashes. I'm gonna help y'all out, okay? I'm gonna show y'all something. This is him, my son, when he was little. That's Amir. He was only 3 months old on here. See that? He would be 28. March 10th, this year, he would have been 28. 28. That was him right there. That's him and I. So I want y'all to understand. Be thankful for what? So this is, I want y'all, I'm giving y'all history, okay? This is what you call a certificate of cremation. This is death certificate. Just bear with me 1 second. This is called, understand what you have to go through when you deal with this. This is a death certificate ceremony. Bear with me 1 second so y'all can understand me. And the last thing that he had in his ears was this. See the blood? 2020. I want y'all to understand. Be thankful, bruh. Not because you got a house, got a car, I can get it. No, nigga. Be thankful that you're breathing. Most people didn't make it. So when my son got shot the first time, I had to go home to make sure he was cool. Then he got turned around, got killed. The year later, he got shot in his leg too. Then he got shot 10 times. Okay? So I want y'all to understand, you're not dealing with one of these fake YouTube dudes. I know y'all don't want truth. I know y'all don't. But this is my life. Be thankful, bro. Okay? Be thankful. Marriages come and go. Relationships come and go. Be thankful, bro. Your children will always be with you. So, if you don't like what I just said, then that's not Sabir's problem. That's your problem. Just remember, be thankful you woke up this morning, or did you really wake up this morning? So let's have some fun, y'all. Let's turn up the volume like my brother Stan says. Join the feed, stop typing, and come on and talk with me, okay? And I want my fake Christians to come out the closet and let's talk. Let's talk for a minute.
Battery 70%.
Let's go. Nowhere else on social media you're going to get it like this from an authentic person. Let's go.
Know this. There was a time when humankind was one with God in perfect peace. But in this oneness, humankind knew not the existence of God, and so the journey began. Humanity was cast out of that perfect peace in order that the Creator may be known by the created. that they who would be raised to perfection and regain what they have long realized has been lost to themselves may do so only through utter self-abnegation, by dying to all that to the eyes and the reason of the outer world is precious and desirable. Those that dare walk this path are indeed the spiritual mind.
Those that walk that path are the spiritual minded. Let's go. Hit the link, y'all. Let's go. Let's have some fun, baby. It's the Sabbath. Wake them up, shake them up. Read the gospel hip hop, baby.
Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. No more back thinking. Time for thinking ahead. World has changed so very much. What it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty.
I know some of y'all ain't getting the message, but I need y'all to share this out. Keep sharing it out, because I'm just warming up. Share it out.
Wake up, all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. They're the ones who's coming up, and the world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. If we just let it be, the world won't get no better. We gotta change it, girl. Just you and me.
Philly, baby. Philly.
Wake up, all the doctors make the old people well. They're the ones who suffer and who catch all the hair. They don't have so very long before their judgment day. So won't you make them happy before they
Whoever you are, please show me your face, because I don't need no penises shown on this show, okay?
pass away?
Hussein.
Wake up, all the builders, time to build a new
Pizza, B.
BP.
I know we could do it if we all lend a hand. Only thing we have to do is put it in our mind. Surely things will
Hey.
they do it.
This is my song. This is a Philly theme song.
Fantastic, brother.
Philly theme song.
If we just let it be. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it, girl. Just you and me. Change the world. Change it, yeah. Change it, yeah. Do it alone. Do it alone.
Need some help, yeah.
Do it alone. Do it alone. Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody. Everybody. Need a little help, y'all. Yes, we need a little help. Yeah, boy, some help, y'all. Change the world. What it used to be. I can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. It's some help that. It's help that. Get up. Get up. Get up. Wake up. Come on. Come on.
This help song.
No way. Maybe this song. What you have to say. Everybody. No more sleeping.
Where's the preacher at?
Think ahead. Come on.
Jarrell, what's up?
Peace, peace.
Don't push out. Stop pushing that. Don't push. Use arms. Stop using the gun. Wake up.
Man, let me tell you something, man. What's up, Jarrell? What's up, Hussein? Let me tell y'all, man. I don't prepare for none of this, man. Like, I was just having a conversation with my brother Rashidi, and I'm gonna get into that too. And I got to get back to Philly and see Lukman. We call him Kenny. Kenny Gamble is Lukman, y'all. For y'all that don't know, it's Muslim. Kenny Gamble, and Kenny Gamble is like our Barry Gordy. And I was talking to my brother Stevie yesterday, right? And I didn't know Kenny wasn't doing that good, but he was like, he's older, he's up there. And I said, I got to get back to Philadelphia to go see Kenny Gamble. We call him Lukman. And, he was our Barry Gordy for Philadelphia. If y'all don't know, Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff. So that's where Teddy Pendergrass is from. Them niggas was gangsters. If you listen to that song, it's a total different vibe. It's different. Growing up, I didn't understand that song, what they were saying at that time. Because, you're a kid. That's my sister and them ever. So I didn't know. So when you listen to it now, he said, wake up, you dope dealers. You preachers start teaching the truth. The teachers start teaching it. And I'm like, yo, what the? They were writing back then, brother. Like literally, Kenny and them was writing things. So I listened to it. And I was talking to my brother Rashidi. And we was talking about how the nation was in Philadelphia. I don't know if y'all know about the Nation of Islam, how it was in Philly. They was killers, nigga. They was killers, nigga. Like real rap. You want to take somebody from the street and then bring them in Islam, and sometimes you can still have that street attitude, and that's what really was going on. Nowadays, you got the dudes that's coming out of colleges, universities, and niggas that was Masons in the Nation of Islam. Now you have those dudes. This is why you don't see that energy. It's a perception. It's like it's not really real. Them dudes is not built like that, bro. And this is not a knock on the nation, but I'm just telling you, bro. And if somebody in the nation feel offended, please talk to me, because the stuff that really is going on, we should be in the forefront of all of this. And this is how it was in Philly, bro. Let me tell you something. Our downfall is calling our people black. And this goes for anybody that's in any group, from the 5%ers to the Nation of Islam. You can all come to the cipher. There is no group of people called black. This is black. They were Moors. But the people that we have today, and if I'm wrong, please, I'll be stand corrected if I'm wrong. So there was a difference growing up when I saw the nation in my neighborhood back then, when I was a kid in the 70s or the 80s, whatever, as a child. And I'm talking about a child. It was different. I remember the 80s. And this was going on. So you don't have that energy anymore, bro. You got dudes who coming out of university that's intellectual. I forgot what, there's a word that I think Rashidi called it. He said it was something, but it's not the same. It is not. And if I'm wrong about anything, please share this to the nation and let's talk. It's not. And you can't say that you are conscious and you're calling people black, and you're sitting here calling people the ancient black gods, when black is not even an ancient word. It's actually an Anglo-Saxon word. No matter how you trying to flip this, it's an Anglo-Saxon word. Now, Hussein is on here. He can probably tell you the word for black in Arabic, unless you got an Arabic dictionary. I know y'all don't pick these things up, but if you got an Arabic dictionary. And I want to show you how crazy so-called black people are in the United States. I'm going to show you. And if I'm wrong, please join the feed. Because that song was talking about teach the truth. They're the ones who's coming up. They're the ones. But let me show you what we're teaching our children to be and do. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find this video. Just bear with me, y'all. Everything that y'all using and doing is coming out of Islam. If I'm wrong, correct me. Please correct me. Let me show you what I mean. This is what they're teaching our children in school, Brother Jarrell. This is what they're doing. I can't believe I saw this yesterday. On the news. This is on the news. Wait a minute. Can't make this up, brother. And look at the grown dude. If I'm wrong, please correct me, people. I understand balance. It's a balance in everything. You have to have a balance in everything. But this is insane. And look at all the pitches that they're punching.
I don't know how serious Eagles Dallas week is in Philly. Wait till you see what happened at an elementary school here in Philly.
How do you feel about him? I'm gonna beat him up. Okay, go. How do you feel about this guy?
He takes a lot of time to do that.
First game we had, go down, get down, let's go down.
Go.
Knock him out the game.
Yes.
Knock him out the game. He's out of there.
Oh, we got another one. Exactly. I am loving it. Great. Yes.
I ain't seen this. This is Dallas Cowboys. Man. Think about this.
Wow.
If you want to know how
Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that, Jarrell. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Ain't nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with that, Sabir? What's wrong with that? You're too tight. No, I'm not uptight. No, trust me, I'm not uptight. The crazy part is, but you're not being taught nothing about the Crusades in school. Why are they teaching these children about the Crusades? I wait. Why are they not telling people about their children about the Inquisition? Yeah, it is violence. No lie. It is definitely violence. I'm not going to lie. That is violence. Thank you. That is violence, right? But you got, hold up. You got to take the time to get those things, even if you rent those things. And then you got to print out the pictures. And then you got to give them some gloves. Nigga, do you understand you have gyms that you can take them children in and have them box one another? You know, no. Why don't you take that motherfucker? Put them in a ring and let them box each other. Let them get that off. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Conflict resolution. Okay, you want to box? Let's get in the ring. We are crazy black people aboard. Bear with me. I need you to follow me. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I know you're not used to this type of conversation, but y'all love the lies. That's why Charleston White said that he had to create the character. He have to create a character because black people don't want truth. You don't support truth. So bear with me. I told y'all none of this is prepared, people, at all. None of this is prepared. None of this is prepared. And it's going to flow. Watch how this flow, because I'm a veteran at what I do. But I would love to go to Dearborn. I would love to go to Detroit, even though it's cold. And I would go to Dearborn. I used to stay downtown at the Cadillac building in Dearborn. So, you know the weird part, most of y'all probably don't even know where Dearborn was at. How many people knew about Dearborn before all this stuff started kicking off? Did you know, Jarrell?
Nah, I hadn't heard of it before that.
Really? How many people ever heard of Dearborn? Seriously. How many people in this feed ever heard of Dearborn before this stuff started kicking off? Like, look how quiet it is on the feed. Because niggas be like, this ain't that yelling, screaming shit, brother. We ain't blaming the white man for everything. Oh, brother. Lance, you should come on the feed, brother. Lance is from Detroit. No doubt. Come on the feed for a minute, Lance. Let me tell you. So, Lance knows exactly what I'm talking about. Right? This is the weird part. I'm giving y'all facts. Remember I told you, I used to stay at the Cadillac building. So if you're from Detroit, the Cadillac building is downtown. I forgot what it used to be. But yeah. Right? So I used to go to Dearborn, right? A lot. And you know the weird part is they would say that they don't like black people, right? This is what was said. Nigga, I ain't got no problem. You're not a Muslim. Certain stuff that y'all do, y'all act like niggas. Just look at what I just showed you about the football game. You hitting.
What? Don't beat your ass.
What's up? What's up, Lance?
What up, dog, my baby?
Lance is from Detroit. I went to Dearborn before. You know what they just said they're going to do? But I don't know why black people didn't build their own community, but brother, every time we build our community, they burn it. How about fighting back? Like, nigga, the Chinatown got Chinese. Japan got Japantown. You can go downtown LA and find all that mug. Well, brother, they're not going to let us get it because you don't have it. It doesn't exist. Black people do not exist, man. What part are they not getting? It's listen.
Yeah, they got Mexican town in Detroit too.
Thank you. I seen it.
Town, yeah.
I saw it. But see, this is the thing. Because we have black fake leaders, right? Black fake leaders calling your black people, even some of these people. So, well, brother, we foundational black America. The black man is God. The black man is not God because the black man don't produce toilet paper. If you produce toilet paper, you ain't got to go to the white man. You follow me? So they create this thing like Charleston White says, this character, like you're that, right? But I sat back and I used to go to Dearborn. I used to go down here, bro. I had no problems down there. None. You know what I would do? And I'm going to tell you how this works. Okay, I'm going to help y'all out, okay? I'm going to help y'all out, all right? If you walk past a corner full of brothers, we was always told this too, you females too. Walk past a corner full of brothers, right? And say, Assalamu alaikum. Or say, peace be unto you. Whatever, which one. You want to say it in English and Arabic, it doesn't matter. And see if somebody responds to you. If nobody responds to you, you're going to have a problem. Let me say this again. You know why? Because none of them niggas are Muslims. I'm going to repeat this one more time, Lance, so y'all can understand how this works, okay? Walk past a corner full of people, brothers, and say either Assalamu alaikum, or say salam, or say peace be unto you. If they don't say wa alaikum salam or peace, brother, then you got a problem. See, the thing is that we black people and most people, because we adopted what so-called white people, Europeans have done, right? We adopted them. So black people are culture vultures, not knowing that they're culture vultures. So if you're black, that applies to you because I'm not black. So I'm talking to the black people. If I'm wrong, all you blacks can come on the feed. I'm really trying to give them some logic, brother. Hold up. I'm really trying to give them some logic and some. Right. I'm trying to give them some common sense and logic. Hold up. I'm trying to give this to them. That's all they got to do is go test what I'm talking about. So when I was there, I would greet because that's a sign of respect. We have no respect. We don't even have respect for each other. Where did we learn that bad behavior at? Where did we learn the bad behavior at? Let's think about this. I know this is hard for some of y'all, so I know y'all don't want to hear this, but that's why Charleston White was on that dude's show and he paid him all that money. And Charleston White walked off the show because he said, you niggas you don't want truth. Let me show you how respectful Muslims are and why you're not being taught about Salahuddin. How many of y'all know who Salahuddin is? Anybody? I told you this is the learning session. How many people know? Well, let me pull him up one more time. You don't know who Salahuddin is?
I don't, bro.
See how that works, brother? I'm teaching more than the university teaches.
You do this all the time, bro.
I know, but when
every day,
when you read up,
I appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all too. Right? So think about this for 1 second. Think about it. They said you can go any Eastern Mediterranean name their greatest hero. Ask them their greatest hero, my nigga. You don't even just bear with me. Watch this. But they're going to tell you about a football game instead of telling you who this man was. But bear with me. Let me tell you how ill we are when they make Islam out of something that it's not. Bear with me. I'm going to get into this. But listen to this professor. I want to go down to Texas and see him too. But it's funny that he's teaching. And it's in his classroom. I'm looking at who's in his classroom. But listen to him. I was cracking up.
Shows up at Kerak. Saladin shows up with the whole army. He's going to just take Renaud de Chatillon out. When he shows up, he's launching using mangonels and they're launching rocks against the fortress, smashing the place up. Renaud sends a messenger, and the messenger says, we're actually having a wedding. Salahuddin, if you wouldn't mind, can you take it easy on this sector? They're getting married at Kerak while a siege is taking place. Salahuddin goes, okay, show me the exact spot. So they work it out, and they stop firing rocks in that area, not only so that they can complete the wedding, but so they can also do their little honeymoon afterwards.
What?
Salahuddin shows up at Kerak. Salahuddin shows up with the whole army. He's going to just take Renaud de Chatillon out. When he shows up, he's launching using mangonels, and they're launching rocks against the fortress, smashing the place up. Renaud sends a messenger, and the messenger says, we're actually having a wedding. Salahuddin, if you wouldn't mind, can you take it easy on this sector? They're getting married at Kerak while a siege is taking place. Salahuddin goes, okay, show me the exact spot. So they work it out, and they stop firing rocks in that area, not only so that they can complete the wedding, but so they can also do their little honeymoon afterwards.
Now, who would do something like that? This is if y'all don't see something wrong, like seriously, bro, they don't teach this in Howard or Spelman or Morehouse. Weird as hell, ain't it? Who would do that? Who would do that? So, this is what Salahuddin was doing. So, y'all need to read up on him or have me come speak on him. Let me go a little further. If it wasn't for us, a lot of stuff we wouldn't even have. Do you know even the word America has Amir in it? Did you know that? I mean, did y'all know that? Come on, people. Oh, we come from America's Vespucci. Really? Pick up a dictionary. Let's see. Let's see which one we can pull up. This is etymology, right? Origins. I want y'all to look up in a dictionary. But this is a Christian country. This one is American heritage. Bear with me. So don't say you can't come out this book when y'all have your children in their school system. This is called American Heritage Dictionary. This one is called Unabridged English Language Dictionary. Just bear with me. I know this is too much for y'all brain, but I'm not going to overload it. Bear with me. This one will be an Oxford Dictionary. Or maybe you can have a little small one. I know y'all want to read it, but I got it. But you like these cats that's yelling and screaming on these feeds, right? Or how about a German? I got a French one and a Spanish one too. How many dictionaries do y'all have in the house? So let me explain this to y'all. Anybody that practice Islam on his feed, let me know. That's a Muslim. I'm going to give y'all some basic fundamentals, okay? So y'all can understand. Everything they're doing is out of Islam. First of all, the word Amir, Raka. Amir is what? The prefix. Y'all know what a prefix and a suffix is, right? Prefix, suffix, denotations, connotations, prepositions. See how that works? Okay, let's go back. Amir is Arabic. Amir is the prefix. Then you have the suffix. I could spell my son name A-M-I-R or A-M-E-R. A-M-I-R or A-M-E-R. One more time. A-M-I-R or A-M-E-R. They're both Amir. The I will be the E, like the D will be the T, walked. The C will be the K. Europeans had no history, bruh. They had no history. Come on, if I'm wrong, let me know. They had no history. Give me the history of Europeans. They had none. Nope. No history. Fila, fire, pharmacy, Pharaoh. Is it making sense? Fire, pharmacy, Pharaoh. The P is the F. I don't know if you ever traveled overseas. Y'all see the spellings over there. So the weird part was the weirdest thing ever when you start seeing this and your eyes open up and you have critical thinking, not the deception part, you'll get it. This is Philadelphia. In Arabic, the alphabet, Aleph, Lam, Lid. Aleph. You read it from right to left. Right to left. It's called Fila. Fila, as in Philadelphia. It still comes out of Islam. It's too much, right? But they got bikers going into Dearborn. Man, listen, you ain't going to go in no Muslim, no so-called black neighborhood, and bikers going to do what they did in Dearborn. They're not. It's not going to happen. A Muslim community, a Muslims in Philadelphia, you may get a lot of bullet holes in you. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. But them niggas still be strapped. So you may get lit with a lot of bullets in Philadelphia in the Muslims. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with y'all, because you got these cats to be making salat, brother. Them niggas go right back to the corner again. See how that works? It's weird, ain't it? So in Dearborn, hey brother, stop talking about what I'm not talking about. Stay focused on what I'm saying, brother. All right. Stay focused on what I'm saying. You're doing a lot of typing. I'm not talking about that. Stay focused, brother. That's the problem with y'all. It's like a horse. If you want to educate somebody, it's easy to create your own page. You do know that, right? It's very easy to create your own page. But stay focused on what I'm saying here, okay? Because you have blinders on. You don't look right nor left. You stay focused. So focus on the subject matter, period. So everybody, hey, what, Jarrell, but everybody think my show was a show you can come on and do it. No, come on and feed and focus on what I'm talking about. The fuck?
No sidebar.
They be said, wait for me to come on the sidebar, brother. I'm going to do something like it's a lecture. You paying me or something. Like, what the fuck? And then everybody, you just missed the whole point. Like, educate people, create your page, and present some facts to the people, right? So they can go do their research. Because half of this stuff I don't believe online. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. A lot of the stuff these dudes be posting now on social media, I'll be cracking up. Where did you get that information from? Tell me where you traveled at. Or what book did you read? So let's move forward. This is what is happening. We should be focusing on these things. Now look at this is the mayor. I think his name is Abdullah or something like that, the mayor of Dearborn. But listen to what he's saying here.
And you are a racist. You are an Islamophobe. And although you live here, I want you to know as mayor, you are not welcome here. And the day you move out of the city will be the day that I launch a parade celebrating the fact that you moved out of the city.
These comments from the Muslim mayor of Dearborn, Michigan to a resident at a city council meeting made news. The resident had committed the offense of expressing concern over a street being named after Osama Siblani.
My concern is he's a promoter of Hezbollah and Hamas.
What?
The best suggestion I have for you is to not drive on Warren Avenue or to close.
Wait a minute. Did you hear what it just said? This is what it sparked over. Mind you, pay attention. Where is the proof at? Oh, wait, this is propaganda, but listen to this again. I can't make this up, Jarrell.
These comments from the Muslim mayor of Dearborn, Michigan to a resident at a city council meeting made news. The resident had committed the offense of expressing concern over a street being named after Osama Siblani.
My concern is he's a promoter of Hezbollah and Hamas.
The best suggestion I have for you is to not drive on Warren Avenue or to close your eyes while you're doing it.
Thank you.
Also say that I'm an apostate. I'm going to hell based on the videos that you dropped. So if I were you, I'd sit silent.
Okay.
So perhaps we shouldn't be too surprised that Dearborn has drawn the attention of people like this guy, who came in and dropped a grenade at the city council meeting.
You guys got to keep it down. Okay.
In 1900,
listen to this.
The world was 30% white.
No.
Fast forward 125 years, we are down to 7%. The Islamification of Europe is particularly aimed at the destruction of white people. The Islamification.
Where did he get that information from? This is the dude that was at January 6th riot thing that Trump pardoned, but he's not a Christian, he's a Jew.
Of America is aiming to meet the same goal. Our people, white Christian, European, Western civilization. We built the arts. We built the Colosseum. We have ran the world into the industrial age.
Wait a minute. Do you see what's going on, bro? Why niggas over here arguing? They didn't build nothing. How?
Yo, that's crazy.
I want you to see. This is what we should be focusing on. They didn't build nothing. You're using everything from Islam to your medical tools, down to your windmills, down to your beds, down to your carpet. It's all Arabic. Bananas is Arabic. It means fingers. What the hell is dude talking about? Do you see the who is actually funding this dude, bro? Like, seriously, listen to this one more time.
People, white Christian, European, Western civilization. We built the arts. We built the Colosseum. We have ran the world into the industrial age. And now this people here, the Muslim community, is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. President Trump, send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life.
You know what I would say to him? I'm gonna keep it buck. If I was on that city council, you know what I'd have said? I'd have been like, nigga, where your green card at? You overstayed your welcome, nigga. Where's your green card at? Because you're not a citizen here. Y'all should start asking these so-called white people where their green cards at. Ask them where their green cards at, straight up, and watch what happens. You ain't got to, when they tell you black people to go back to Africa, tell them to go back to where they came from and where they're going to go back to. You want to piss them off? Tell them to go back to where they came from. Keep trying to tell you, this is the type of dude they don't want on them shows. I don't hate anybody, but I'm just want y'all to understand this.
We know exactly your laws in your book about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits. But that doesn't happen anywhere else where you guys are in charge. There are 53 Muslim majority countries, and in all of them, it is tyranny, destruction. It is shithole living. We have to call it what it is. You guys don't live like we do. We don't want you in our country.
This motherfucker said, hold up. Did you hear what he said, Jarrell? I don't know if you black people understand this, but this is what's happening in Dearborn. I need y'all to, this is why I would like to go there. Nigga, I'll be happy. You think Sabir Bay and Dearborn? I'll turn this motherfucker up, nigga. So let me help you out. We taught them how to wash. The Muslims did. We did. They weren't bathing. No. We taught them how to wash, how to bathe. Okay? Muslims make this thing called wudu 5 times a day. Pray 5 times a day. Yeah, we did. If you think I'm lying, come on, challenge me. Bring it to the cipher, and I'm gonna prove you. They don't like, dude. They don't even wash their asses or their hands when they go to the bathroom. Bear with me. Let's play some more of this. Let's bear with me. I want y'all to see what's going down while y'all over here arguing about the Eagles game.
We'll come and eat your shawarma in Somalia. Okay, we don't need it here in Michigan. We don't need it in any part of America.
He's not even from here.
We have a right to self-determination. Our founding fathers fought and died for our posterity, for white Americans, and we're being driven out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country. I don't want you here. We don't want you here.
That's fine.
I don't want you here. I don't want you here.
That's fine, sir. Just
This is.
Wait a minute. This is, y'all don't understand how serious this really is, man. I don't know what these cats trying, but everything they got it from Islam. Just bear with me. Let me go a little further. Y'all want to see? Let's have some fun. I don't know what happened to my brother Jarrell just now, or my brother Hussein, but jump back on the feed. Let me help y'all out. If it wasn't for Islam, a lot of stuff y'all would not have. Let's go to coffee for a minute. They used to call it the devil's drink. But let me let you hear this guy talk about it too.
So that they could stay awake all night. In Turkey, they figure out they can grind the beans, add water, and make.
Hold up. Let's go to history.
Drink coffee today because Christians drank alcohol and Muslims did not. Let me tell you the story.
It's 1555 in Istanbul, Turkey, a country split geographically in half with part in Asia and part in Europe, and split religiously with part Muslim and part Christian. When two Syrian traders show up with a strange bean that was used by the mystics in Yemen to chew so that they could stay awake all night. In Turkey, they figure out they can grind the beans, add water, and make coffee. At first, the Christian population doesn't care for it very much. When they get together, they drink alcohol. But the Muslim population isn't allowed to drink alcohol, and so they take to it. Coffee shops arise all over Istanbul, which become intellectual hubs for the Muslim population, where they go to play chess and listen to poetry and music and discuss politics. That becomes a problem for some of the sultans because people gather in those coffee shops to complain about how they are being ruled. And so coffee shops are outlawed. If you're caught with a coffee shop, they'll put you in a bag and throw you into the Bosphorus to drown. But the love of coffee is too ingrained in.
Okay, so let me bring this up to 2020 in the 20th century, just in case. Have y'all ever paid attention when you're working? Do you know anytime a bunch of us gather together, they have to break us up? It's the same thing. I'm gonna rewind that back so y'all can hear what he said. Coffee shops was set up, right, to complain about how they was being treated and what was going on. As y'all comprehending this, when you have a bunch of us together because we put black leaders in front, they have to make a ordinance so we can't be together because they don't know what we're thinking. Let me move over to the corporate side for a minute. If you're working, you never see a bunch of black people go and break together. They have to separate them. No, you can't. Okay, you go at this time. You go at this time. You go. If a bunch of us came together, you ever see this? Let me tell you how crazy this was. I'm gonna tell you the illest part. Remember, somebody come on the feed with me for a minute. I'm gonna take y'all back. There was a skit that Dave Chappelle had. I don't know if y'all remember the skit with Dave Chappelle. He goes into this coffee room with a brother, and he started. He was talking like a European. Then he goes into the room with this brother. I don't know if y'all remember that episode of, I think it was Dave Chappelle's show. And then he started saying all these, whoa, they were talking, them two in the room together in the coffee room. And I think a European walked in and they switched up. I don't know if you remember that shit. I said, yo, only a person who truly travels knows how this works. And that's niggas. So this goes way back then. Like you said, the coffee houses, if you was in a coffee house and they said they will put you in a bag and throw you in the river, like they will get rid of you because you can't be talking about them. And this is how Europeans are. But let me tell you how Europeans, I'm talking about white people now. And if I'm wrong, correct me. So when you see white people together and you walk past them, they get quiet. They get quiet while niggas keep talking and yelling. You're saying something important. You know what I mean? You should. But they said that back then. So if a gang of us come together, right? If we on a corner together, they say you got to get rid of them, disperse them. Because we don't know what they're thinking. Don't put them on lunch at the same time. Put them on, at this time, at that. Don't let them all go to lunch at the same time. That's what he's trying to tell you. Listen again, this is history, B. I know you're not being taught this in school. This is history. Let me wind that back so you can hear what he said again. One more time. This is why, if you pay attention, look at the conversations in the barbershops. It's garbage, bro. It ain't nothing. It's garbage. It's sports all day long. Listen to this one more time. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I hope y'all getting this.
Tell you the story.
It's 1555 in Istanbul, Turkey, a country split geographically in half with part in Asia and part in Europe, and split religiously with part Muslim and part Christian. When two Syrian traders show up with a strange bean that was used by the mystics in Yemen to chew so that they could stay awake all night. In Turkey, they figure out they can grind the beans, add water, and make coffee. At first, the Christian population doesn't care for it very much. When they get together, they drink alcohol. But the Muslim population isn't allowed to drink alcohol, and so they take to it. Coffee shops arise all over Istanbul, which become intellectual hubs for the Muslim population, where they go to play chess and listen to poetry and music and discuss politics. That becomes a problem for some of the sultans because people gather in those coffee shops to complain about how they are being ruled. And so coffee shops are outlawed. If you're caught with a coffee shop, they'll put you in a bag and throw you into the Bosphorus to drown. But the love of coffee is too ingrained in the culture. There are even stories that a woman could divorce her husband if he didn't supply enough coffee. Eventually, British traders would bring the drink back to England, where the first coffee shop was established there in 1652. And England, being a world colonial power, began to export it all over the world. The world absolutely loved it, but they couldn't get enough beans. So they came here to Central America to make coffee plantation and enslaved the indigenous people of Central America to make the coffee that we hold so dear.
We drink coffee today because Christians drank alcohol and Muslims did not. Let me tell you the story.
It's 1555 in Istanbul, Turkey.
Are y'all get this? So all of these things that we're doing, we learn from them, and we're doing these things to our own people. Is it making sense? What's up, Percy? I don't think y'all comprehending this, what I'm saying. This is maybe complicated for some of y'all. So they said the indigenous people. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to show you how they sent our people. They will send niggas in to do their biddings. You ready? Watch this. I can't make this up. Y'all can do your research on it. Give me 1 second. Do your research on this. Listen up. Pay attention. That's why Nicki Minaj, they got Nicki Minaj going to United Nations to speak for Trump. Listen up. Now listen to this one.
Beyonce, what the fuck? We're the enemy? Bitch, did we come to your fucking country to bother y'all? We are not the ones that jumped on some ships and crossed the whole fucking ocean to go kidnap y'all and bring you back in chains. That wasn't us. We're not the ones that slaved y'all out for 400 years. We were the ones standing next to you while they were slaving y'all out. That was the most tone-deaf shit I've ever seen from a fucking celebrity, especially somebody like you. But I'm glad. I'm glad that now we see you for who you really are, and we see everything for what it really is.
Beyonce supporting genociders just because they are black. I wish I could say I was surprised. I'm gonna need all the motherfuckers who said Beyonce's American propaganda was subversive to come to the front, because y'all looking really dumb right now. She released a statement in support of the Buffalo Soldiers, who were black soldiers that were named Buffalo Soldiers after Native Americans who they hunted. She even had the audacity to release a statement calling Native Americans enemies of peace, order, and settlement, also fighting off Mexican revolutionaries. This is American imperialist and settler colonial propaganda in blackface. Mexican revolutionaries, just as those ICE raids was happening, and the day after we go to war with Iran. I need y'all to be wake the fuck up. A lot of black Americans are gonna eat this shit up and defend her anyways.
Beyonce, what the fuck? We're the enemy? Bitch, did we come to your fucking...
This is weird, bro. Like, do you even see what's going on, Percy? Like, I'm bugging out because of all this, bro. Like, yo, I'm bugging. This is what goes viral. That's what's going viral. Y'all need to read this book. You can come on, Percy. You need to read this book. But let me help you out. She's 87 years old, the lady, Roxanne. And you know the name Ortiz. Now you already know, right? But guess what she says in this book right here, bro? She speaks about the Moors too. Oh, she speaks about the Moors in this book. But see, black folks don't want to have this type of conversation. Nah, you got to keep the drama going, brother.
But the Nicki Minaj and the Beyonce is the exact same thing.
Because, I know, that's why I said
it. Yeah, like Nicki Minaj going to the UN is like, okay, you're there. You're not even you're there as a puppet because you don't even know what's going on and what you can actually do while you're there. You have no idea.
That's why that's why they said they go get celebrities, because you are influenced by them. I'm not influenced by these mugs. If you like, read her book, bro. Indigenous. She's 87. Look her up. 87 years old. Ortiz, right? She even talks about the Moorish blood in this book. Clean blood and no mix. true Jewish or Moorish blood. She goes through the whole book about this, right? But this is not what our children are being taught in school.
No, they can't.
They can't teach that in school. This is why I said they keep sending all these niggas in. Bear with me. Watch this. I'm gonna show you another one. Want to see something else? Let's go to another one. This is so funny, bro. Bear with me. Wait a minute. Where is your boy at? Let's go to Armstrong Williams for a minute. This nigga went. Hold up. This nigga went to Israel, bro. Like, hold on. He's in Israel, and it is weird. Like, these cats want to be accepted so bad, bro. Look, now this is Armstrong Williams. Bear with me. It ain't him. It's Mayweather. It's all of them dudes, man. Listen to this. Here, this is Armstrong Williams, and he's there right now. And he says he's there right now. This is 4 hours ago. Listen. Why he not a Muslim? Why he go to a Muslim? Look at it. We're an embarrassment around the world, bro. That's why they think we all the same. Nope. Yeah, he's look like they praying to a wall, though.
You know, that's man. Okay.
It looks boring. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I wish I would spend my money over there. They praying to a wall. But listen to Armstrong Williams. Watch this. Here he comes.
How many people?
We're just warming up. Warming up, brother.
We just warming up.
Warming up.
Warming up, brother. Here you go. You got to hold up. Hold up.
You must cover coming to the wall. There are no exceptions.
And this nigga's a Christian. They crucify Christians, nigga. You know how many churches this is the one being real with you. They just shut down a church over there because of they had to pay their taxes so high. This nigga said you must cover up. Nigga, you cover up when you go to the masjid. But bear with me. What's like? He's a Christian.
Man.
Like Christians. Hold up. Watch this. They don't even believe in Jesus. I saw a video that the guy said the Torah told them to kill any of y'all that worship Jesus. I can't make this up.
And only men are on this side.
Wait a minute. Listen to this part. Listen.
Only men are allowed on this side. You know why only men are allowed on this side, to be very candid with you? It's because it could be, hello, my man Kevin Richardson. Thank you. It's because they don't know whether women are in their minstrel, whether they're clean, and you have to be clean and covered. It is the truth. Women are on this side here.
Listen to this.
This side.
Listen to this.
This is the side for women.
Did you hear what he just said?
That would be a no-no in the United States. They could never separate men and women like this. But in Israel,
stop. Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you how this is a lie. Let me explain. It's not because they're menstruums. Okay, it's like that here in the United States. If he ever went to a masjid, women, right, is either upstairs, right, or on the opposite side. If he said that would never happen in the United States. You see the lies. So if you follow dudes like him, right, you would think that they don't do that here in Islam. Islam's been doing that. Even if you went to a masjid right here in the good old United States, you're going to see women on one side, men on the other side. Not because they're menstrual. Where the hell did he get that from? I need to talk. Somebody need to send this to him. Where did he get that from? Let's go rewind that back one more time. I just want y'all to
and what's interesting is in the ancient Hawaiian culture, they used to do the same thing. The men would separate from the women so they wouldn't eat together and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a cultural thing.
Yes. But this is the crazy part. He just told y'all, but he's a Christian. Armstrong Williams is a Christian, and they don't like Christians. You see that nigga? He ain't got that cross on his neck no more. He usually have a cross on his neck. Then nigga ain't got that cross on his neck over there. Watch this. He don't have that cross on. If you go to Armstrong Williams page, just look at all his videos. I'm not lying. Look at all his videos. He ain't got that cross on. But bear with me. I want y'all to see the propaganda in this. One more time.
Where is he?
Wow, bro.
Yeah, he's supposed
I ain't never want to go to this. I ain't never wanted to go over here, bro.
Good guy or not good guy? How many people?
We're just warming up. Warming up, brother.
Warming up, brother.
Warming up.
Warming up, brother. You like the only nigga that's there.
You must cover coming to the wall. There are no exceptions. And only men
Are they worshiping the wall?
are on this side.
Yeah.
Only men are allowed on this side. You know why only men are allowed on this side to be very candid with you? It's because it could be, hello, my man Kevin Richardson. Thank you. It's because they don't know whether women are in their minstrel, whether they're clean, and you have to be clean and covered. It is the truth. Women are on this side here, this side. This is the side for women.
This is sad. Look, I'm gonna let this whole video play, bro. I want you to feel this. This is weird.
That would be a no-no in the United States. They could never separate men and women like this. But in Israel, the holiest of all places, they can, and they do, okay? It's just fascinating. You know, I've been to the wall. I said my prayers. Is there anybody who needs a special prayer?
Nigga.
If you notice, huh?
Stop. I'm gonna help y'all out. Bear with me 1 second. Now, I don't know if y'all heard what I heard. Did you hear anything? I'm gonna play it again, see if y'all can hear it. Wait a minute. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen again. I want you to listen real close.
Yes. If you notice, yeah. Just hold this. Just
Almost sound like they're down.
yeah, my thing. No, you gotta hold it up. The slide.
I'm the only one that
If you notice, I am the only person out here with a camera. I have special credentials for this, okay? You notice there's nobody else out here with a camera but me, feminist.
You see what that nigga said? He wants to be accepted, brother. This is the weirdest. This nigga want to be. I'm the only one out here with credentials, nigga. They don't care about your credentials, nigga. Dude, listen, I'm gonna be real. Do y'all see how crazy black people are, man? He's a Christian. I'm the only one out here, right? I'm the only one out here with a camera. I have the credit. Nigga, they don't care about your credentials, nigga. That's crazy. Where is
like the crazy? Like to me, like what I see it just shows you just how they teach you, like how they have taught them about their religion. Like they have no clue. Like they're like completely senseless. Like, and it's what it is to me. It's like the Inquisition kind of in reverse. It's like they're gonna use. It's gonna be instead of like doing like Christian, they're gonna do like Judaism or Zionist or it's gonna be something like that. Because like that's what they're doing. Like the people, they have no idea what's going on, and they're gonna be influenced.
They don't. It's crazy, right? I'm sitting back person. Now, mind you, none of this is playing with me, bro. Like, I'm bugging off of this. Like, this can't be real. Can you be the mayor of Philly? Hell to the no. I would never want to be the mayor of Philadelphia. I wouldn't even, honestly, I don't see me moving. I can't even see myself moving back to Philadelphia. Nigga, they be getting ready. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell y'all a story. Okay, give me 1 second. I got stories for y'all, man. Give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 minute. I gotta pull this up. 6459. 6459. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Damn, I got all these windows open. 1 second. So give me 1 minute. They would not want me to be the mayor of Philadelphia. They be trying to frame me like a mother. That nigga, I saw this nigga over there playing with that gay dude on 13th Street. Oh, y'all know about 13th Street? That's the neighborhood in Philadelphia. It's called the Gabriel. No, seriously, it's called the neighborhood, bro. So they would not. They be like, "No, we don't want that nigga there." Nope. So even with me being an attorney was kind of crazy too. I was like, man, they be trying to figure out me like a mother freaking nigga. We got to get rid of this nigga right here, boy. Y'all ain't got y'all wouldn't have my back because you're doing the right thing. People don't support the right thing; they support the wrong thing. That's what Charleston White was saying. Charleston White said, "Y'all don't want truth." He said, "So I have to create a character." That's what Charleston White said on that show, and the dude paid him for that. How about you pay me? I'll come back to Philadelphia. I'll come back to Philly and do a lecture there if y'all pay me. How about that part? You talking about, yeah, why would they do that? That's their nature, bro. Right? So the wild part is, when I was going to be an attorney, I said, who would really have my back? Y'all ain't got my back. It sounds good. So as far as being a mayor there, nah, you know how many people would get fired? Nigga. Who? Get rid of that nigga. Who? But first of all, you have to even know what a mayor's job is. Most of y'all don't even know what the mayor's job is. That's the funny part. The mayor is the CEO of a corporation. So no, I turn a lot of positions down because truth don't sell. You have to grease pockets. You have, you know what I mean? You got to do that type. You got to bring people. Nah, that's not. It's a headache, bro. I got a bullet in my head, and I don't think I want to. You know, sometimes that bullet be throbbing in the back of my head, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that motherfucker be throbbing, bro. I know too much to be the mayor.
The mayor, right?
Like that movie, Distinguished Gentleman.
Yeah, they gotta watch that movie. Distinguished Gentleman, they gotta watch. You ever see that, Percy?
I seen it, but I can't really recall what it was about.
Distinguished Gentleman, he was a fake politician. But you know, when you really look at Eddie Murphy, Eddie said it. If you look at that new thing being called Being Eddie, and then you look at people, they tried to destroy Eddie Murphy. They didn't want Eddie Murphy in a position because Eddie Murphy had too much influence and too much power. They had to come up. Oh, have you seen him? He was in a car with a transgender. Nigga, we live in LA. Even if you see one, you may see these mother. I'm gonna tell you a story too. Another story. I got stories ungodly. And my brother Keith and I, it was Karen, Keith, and I swear we was in West Hollywood. This is before I knew. Y'all know, anybody from Cali know where West Hollywood is at. Y'all, Percy, you know what West Hollywood is, right?
Yep.
Jarrell may not know what West Hollywood is. So let me tell you, how many people on this feed know what West Hollywood? What's in West Hollywood? You said, would you rather be a governor? Nope. You know what? I don't want to be none of those things. Listen, do you know what Bay means, governor? I am my own governor. The Bay, the title Bay, B-E-Y. Bay means governor. So I govern myself. See how that works? I already have the governor title. Now, let me help you out. I can switch that, right? Instead of saying Bay, I would put governor. That makes sense? Governor, right? So if I want to, I'm gonna give you an example. Oh, my lessons are godly, man. These lessons is crazy. Let me help you out how all these words are Arabic words, okay? Like, I'm gonna give y'all some Arabic words, all right? Before I go into this West Hollywood thing. These are all Arabic words. Those are Arabic words. Ben, Ibn. All of it means son. So any European that has a name Ben, right? It means son. Or Benjamin, the son of. Ibn. IBN, son of. Ben. B-I-E. Remember I told you the I is the E, brother? The I will be the E. The D will be the T. The C will be the K. So it's still that. Okay? Ben, Ibn. Simple, right? So let's go back to West Hollywood. I was in West Hollywood one day. Now I'm a freak for books. It's like kryptonite, nigga. So not women. Books are kryptonite, nigga. So Benjamin Franklin, or Ben, the son of Jermaine, right? Son of Jermaine, said a library book is like capital. It lasts long as a house. A library book is like capital. It lasts long as a house. So we riding in West Hollywood. I seen a bookstore. And I said, yo, let's turn back around. Let's go into this bookstore. Right? Nigga, let me tell you. I walks into the store, Percy. I with my man Keith was getting out the car late. They was parking the car. So I walks in the store first. So I walk into the store, right? Nigga, as soon as I walk in the store, you see dildos, nigga. Brown dildos, pink dildos, all these books. You see the porn, but nigga, I walked in the store, the bookstore. I turned around as soon as I went in there, right? I ain't even tell my man Keith what was in the store. He walks in the store after me. The shit was hilarious, bro. Like, we in West Hollywood, nigga. I ain't even tell him that was a porno store. Like I didn't even tell him. It was funny as fuck, dude. Because it said book something. Y'all probably can Google it. It's book something. It's in Hollywood. It says books, but it said books outside in neon lights at nighttime. So I said, hey, let's go to the bookstore. Nigga, I go to the bookstore. I'm looking to see who's. I'm looking to see who's. I'm looking to see who's. You know, I'm giving you an example because niggas is catchy. I seen Sabir in West Hollywood. I ain't gonna front. West Hollywood is dope as shit. It be popping in West Hollywood, bro. That motherfucker be. They let you know as soon as you step in that the stop signs, nigga, be having the rainbow and that motherfucker say, welcome, nigga. They be having it, yo, right? They be having it popping in West Hollywood. But the weird part, when I was there, I said, and I walked out the store. He walks in the store. That nigga ran out that store so goddamn fast. So another one, when I went to go get to a vegan restaurant, I'm walking down the street in West Hollywood. It's a Asian vegan restaurant down there, be banging, right? I'm walking. They got this place. See, only in California, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's called Closet. It's called Keep It in the Closet. What is it called? Closet or something like that? What's the restaurant? It's a store. It's called Closet something.
I think it's out of the closet or something.
Out of the closet. Yeah, thank you, brother. Yeah. Only on the West Coast, y'all know this. It's called Out of the Closet. So I'm walking down the street waiting for the food to get done. And I said, nigga, these niggas telling you to come out the closet. Like, shit, yo, all this is subliminals, man. Subliminal messages. I'm like, yo, but we got one down here too. On PCH. But it was weird because somebody can see you somewhere, right? And the type of person that I am, if you need something, I would look out for you. I don't care who you are. This is just me. But I'm not saying that's what Eddie Murphy was doing, but they was trying to discredit him by saying he picked up a transgender. Some of these motherfuckers be, looking fine as hell, but these niggas be like, you don't know who's who in Hollywood, nigga. You don't know.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? So the thing is that you wake up and realize you're in a crying game. You follow me? But the thing is that people, like, stop falling for the okie doke. And this is exactly what Charleston White was saying. He tried to tell people, you don't want truth, and y'all don't want truth, and nor do you support truth. You don't want it. Or can you do a movie where you walk in a bank store and it's like the movie's Peter Pan? I did a movie already. I told you that. They must have forgot I said I did a movie called Abandon Act. But how many of y'all would support it? I did a movie. It came. We shot it. What? I don't even know what year it was. It was about 3 or 4 years ago. It might have been longer than that. Think about it. But you need finance to do all these things, family. I'm trying to help you out. So if you want to support, I can put my banner up there. It's right there. My banner is right there. My email is sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Okay, that's my Zelly. That's my PayPal. That's my Chime. That's my Apple Pay. And that's my Cash App. Sabir Bay Radio. Okay, so it takes finance to do these things. So I'm moving at my pace. Nope, it's not on YouTube, baby. Not. Why would I put it on YouTube for free? Somebody's on YouTube. Is it on YouTube? Is it on YouTube? Nope. The trailer's on. I mean, it's a little piece on YouTube. But why would I put it on YouTube? Tell me why would I do that, bro? Why would I put it on YouTube for people for free and I already did enough? I'm just trying to figure out why would I do something like that. I'll give you a little piece of it. Let me help you out. Well, you look at all these suggestions, Brother Percy. Oh, you could do Apple Pie. You could do Apple Podcast. This is a podcast. It takes money to do that too. But here it is right here. Let me just help y'all out. And I broke this down yesterday to tell y'all the story about my brother Hawthorne James. He called me onto this project. It's called Abandon Act. And it's by a sister who wanted Hawthorne James to be in here. So this is the movie. And if you go to my IMDb, I pulled the IMDb up so y'all can see how long ago this was.
The definition of Moor is in the law dictionary. But what is a Moor, man? What happened? Let me show you something. I got an article from the archives in D.C. and it speaks about the Moors being where they conquered Spain again. It was referring to everybody that was so-called Black or African American. And this actually explains what happened to our people. I just never knew who I was. Now you do. And you're never too old to learn. It took me coming in here to have a young boy teaching me, huh?
So I wasn't supposed to be in that movie at all. I was only the producer of the movie. That was Big Red. Right? So when I get on set, they asked, Hawthorne wanted me to be in the movie with him. I didn't want to be in the movie. Hawthorne said, no, I want you to be in the movie with me. Okay, so I just want y'all to understand. I'm gonna show you the year we shot this. That was, hold up. Oh, 2018. I was going to say, how long ago was that? 2018. This is the IMDb. That was 2018. So, yeah. That's why you notice I stuttered when I was in there because it was improv. It was like, yo, dude, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be saying in this movie because I was the producer of it. Now, I didn't put this up here, but here it is right here. Let me just show y'all parts of it. This is the trailer. This is it right here. And this was in Leimert Park. 1 second.
The big stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Just who do you think you are?
All these commercials. Oh, what are all these commercials? Deal with these commercials, man.
It's easy money, no one will get it. You're the one who wanted to make something happen, right? It wasn't stupid. You're crazy. Okay, Paul. Don't talk about this California thing, okay? Just let's move forward. Just to let him know.
The big stuff.
So this is it. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's not even playing. Okay, well, I want you to play it, but this is the movie. So that's it. That was it. So there is a trailer on YouTube about it. But yeah, it's about Hawthorne James going to jail. His daughter was she was homeless and she was trying to find. So my scene was supposed to be.
I just sold all my dreams.
Ever since I came in here, I've had nothing but time to reflect
You'll see me in the back.
all my wrongdoing. Now that I'm not running the streets and getting high.
What, you gonna shoot me?
You'll see me in the back.
It means I'm homeless. I need somewhere to stay. That's what it means.
There's a reason for every choice that she makes. One incident can change a person's life. What is her purpose?
See, that's why I want you to take a look at that last book I sent you. See, it would really, really help with your inner growth.
Police.
You know I don't like no goddamn police.
My sister is dating this fucking clown.
Hey!
Yeah, whatever.
That's me right there.
I really hate when I get selfish. But fuck, sometimes I can't help it. I'm done with being broke and all these cheap thrills. I'm done with this shit. I'm off.
But y'all don't think I be doing stuff. Yeah, but I've been doing a lot. It's just that I just sit back and wait. Okay. So shout out to my brother Amadeus Christ. We just finished up Heavy as the Crown 2. This is not 2, but this is the first one. And this is what I produced also, Out of Darkness. 2016 Pan-African Film Festival. So I might, you know what I might do, Percy? I might put it on my Patreon. I got to figure out how to, do all that, but it takes time to do that kind of stuff, and you got to pay people to do things like that to make it works. Okay, but yeah, but I can show it in different places though. So the misinformation, and we got to support the real people, bro. We got to start supporting the real people. Because honestly, bro, this stuff is getting tired. This is why I'm chilling. I did another book last night, Brother Percy. And if y'all want to get this one too, most of y'all don't know who this man is. How many of y'all know who Khalid bin Wali is? This is another book I did last night. Ooh. Gather all this information. I'll put them in little book formats so y'all can get them. Why you keep asking me? Look at Percy. Look. Hey, Percy, tell them how many things we got already in planning. Nobody said, I'm going to say a couple of thousand. Look what somebody said, Percy. Can you make an animation for Disney? Yeah, when Disney lowered their prices, because Disney World want a freaking $200-300 just to go in Disneyland. You see how people always throw these suggestions out there and ask these questions, but not one say I got a couple of thousand. I'll make it happen, bro. Crazy. How about you buy the books too first? Okay, this is a book I did. Purchase this one. It's only 26 pages. How about that part? You can email me and study who this man was. One of the greatest generals, bro. They talk about Hannibal. Oh my God. I know some of y'all gonna try to go Google him for the cheap part, but you can buy the book off me. That's how you can support by getting the book. Go get the book. Help me out. That's how you help yourself out. Okay? Everybody, black folks always want short ways out, but yet Charleston White just said that dude paid him all that money. I don't want to be nobody. I don't want to be a business, but I don't even know you to be a business partner. Somebody, look what somebody said. You want to be a business partner. No, you can hire me as a consultant, not a business partner. I understand contracts, bro. You're talking to a person that understands the contracts. He doing all that. Why don't you come on the feed and introduce yourself to me, homie? He said, well, you want to be a business partner or an investor? I invest in myself. I hire myself out to you. Okay, for a short time. Okay, as a consultant. That sound better for you? It sound better? I don't think they're getting this person. I know y'all probably asking me why. I know y'all probably asking why am I entertaining him? Because he's on the feed, hiding behind social media, truly not knowing who I really am. Yeah. really not knowing what I really study. Okay? It's okay. I know. Let me help them out. These are called notes. Let me help y'all out. Let me help them out with the notes and the tabs. These are notes, people. Okay? When you write down things, okay? These are called notes. I already know about contracts, homie. Trust me. I know about the contracts. That's why I did it with Amadeus Christ. So you should take my contract. He should tell him, hey, Jarrell, he should get my contract law class, huh?
Yep.
Tell me about that.
Tell me. So we go in, Constitution,
Yeah, you should.
break down the amendments.
Yeah, he should. He should get that. I have a contract law class, right? On coercion. On coercion. I really do. You should get it. Help yourself out. Just a little bit. Help yourself. Okay? Help yourself out. All you got to do is be quiet and stop typing. Because I don't know if you're trying to get a rise out of me, brother, but I don't do that. But you can purchase one of those videos. It's a class. It's about 2 hours, about an hour and a half, I think it is. You should get it. Email me right there, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. See, the thing is that when we did this Out of Darkness, I didn't get paid. So when my brother Chris came to me to do this, right, we wrote up a contract, and everybody in Out of Darkness got a royalty check. I got 2 royalty checks because I was a producer and I was in Out of Darkness. So I had got 2 royalty checks. Everybody else got a royalty check. I think it was 4 times out of a year. They can't say that for Out of Darkness. Out of Darkness, you got a $500 payment. I didn't get even $500. Everybody I think got $500 from Out of Darkness. I didn't get paid out of Darkness. Yeah, really didn't. Okay. So I got backlash, but I didn't get paid. So I'm not doing nothing, and I don't have to do anything to anybody. Okay. Okay. So join the feed. Yup. Been to West Hollywood. You lad. Damn, you late. West Hollywood is crazy. So let's move forward. So people, you have to know history. Like this, for instance. All of these names are names coming from us. This is in Philadelphia. You see the street I'm standing on, Brother Jarrell? What that say right there? Shackamexum?
Shackamexum, yeah.
I'm in Philadelphia. I can go back to Philly and do this again. That was a couple years ago. Look how short my hair was. That's in Philly. We don't even know that's Shackamexum. So you want me to talk about these old things again? That's Shackamexum. So let's go. Let me show you the monument on Front Market in Philadelphia. Again, we don't want real truth. This is the plaque. Tammany. Lyndon Lenape. He also speaks about here under the Shackamexum elm. Shackamexum. That's in Philadelphia. So I don't sit back and post off of AIs and tell people, here and watch people videos. No, I go to the places. So let me just show you. That's in Philadelphia, Shackamexum. Once again, this is in Philly. I told Percy he should go with me. That's my brother Sufi. Philadelphia. So every time I would go to Philly, I would have somebody go down there with me. Philadelphia. He's standing on top of a turtle. Shackamexum. You see him on top of the turtle? Turtle Island or Tula. But again, you don't want truth. That's why guys like Charleston White do what they do. And he said it on his show. Let's go back to Charleston White real fast, and I'm not going to erase this one again, but I want you to hear what Charleston White said. Listen how this works. Tell that dude to pay me. I come on his show. This guy right here.
Saying, but so what I'm saying is there's a yearn to feel connection, and sometimes
there's not a yearn to feel connection. You ain't finna speak that.
Listen.
My mama say you connect with God. Without God, you don't need to be the man or nobody. So I wake up every day and say, God, give me the spirit, and I be free. And my mama told me what to do, homie. Take the man and the woman out of it. I connect with God. You know why? I used to be blind most of my life. I ain't grow up like y'all. I grew up with God. I ain't grew up playing with kids.
Yeah, that's true.
I grew up by myself.
Yeah.
Blind. Bro, so I come amongst y'all, homie, to play on y'all. I think
you can't play on me because I'm elite.
If you interviewing me, I done played on the elite. Why you think you done paid me to get here?
You ain't played on me. You think they playing on me?
I done play.
You think they're playing on me?
Listen, this is how I played on you. I got your attention to make you watch me. Reach out to me and say, hey man, let me talk to you.
We been fucking around, so this is the thing.
So that's what I'm saying. I played on you years ago to get you here.
Nah. That ain't playing on me. Hey, listen. This is business.
If you
ain't played on me, I'm elite.
How did you know me then?
Because I'm what? Hey, listen. This is. Hold on. Let me explain.
How you meet me, nigga?
I met you. Let me explain.
Did you meet me on the internet?
Let me explain.
Did you meet me through the internet?
This nigga said I played on you, and niggas still ain't get it. He said you paid me to come here. You paid me to come to this motherfucker because he said y'all don't want truth. You want to lie. So this is what I'm gonna start doing to people. I'm gonna lie to y'all niggas. Yo, I can't hate on Charleston White, bro. I cannot hate on that. So this is what is happening. I've been on here for an hour and 37 minutes. Right? Giving it to you. But I've been telling y'all what is happening. But you don't want this. So be it. But see, the thing about it though, Percy, the weird part is, bro, I can't do what them cats do because morally right, it wouldn't sit right with me. It wouldn't. No matter, I tried it, brother. It didn't work out too well, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I'll be better off saying I'm going back selling drugs, nigga. That's how crazy shit is. I'll be like, I can't lie, man. I can't do that, man. I really can't. But my thing, brother, because I have children, I have younger children now, and when you get older, you have children, because I have 2 young children now. It's like, yo, what are they going to look back at this and say what their father was doing? What was my dad doing? What did my dad leave here that I could be proud of? Oh, that nigga was telling the truth. He told us who we were. Not because he was dribbling the basketball, not because he was throwing the football, because he was trying to tell our people the truth. Go watch this movie, people. Watch this movie about the Crusades. And Robin Hood was the Moor. This is what I want people to know. Because this internet, brother, this stuff on social media will outlive us. I'll be seeing Camp Samuel. What's that brother that passed away? Kevin Samuels. That nigga videos are still playing. I said, God damn. Like straight up. I said, is this nigga dead? But Kevin Samuels' videos are still being played, right? So what I'm doing is projecting myself into the future. So when you look at this or look at anything that I created, you're going to say, my children can sit back at 20, 30 years old, say, that was my dad. You know, like looking at a Malcolm X joint, that's my dad. He did this. Right? That's how it is. This is what I want to leave back here for my children so they can see how their father was. Okay? So again, you have to put out something that's positive, family. Again, you know, I'm gonna play this, bro. I gotta do this. I have to do this, man. I gotta play Brother Ebro. And his name in and of itself, look at his name, Ebro. But I want y'all to see something about hip-hop. And I see things different, but you have to have a balance. But this is what hip-hop was about, bro.
To not like mainstream.
Right.
Real hip-hop is supposed to be fuck the government, fuck the system,
Dead press.
fuck the police, fuck the DJ, fuck all that shit. I got the people. I'm in the community.
Yeah.
And then the DJ goes, oh, the community's moving. That's how y'all moving? Love it. Let's go. Right? And then what happens? The Fugees, they have an explosion, and fucking Lauryn Hill is singing on Killing Me Softly, and she don't want it to be a single because it was really supposed to be a dub record, a sound clash record.
Yeah.
And then the underground is like, yo, y'all sold out. How many times we seen that cycle where somebody's like, yo, fuck the mainstream, then the mainstream pivots, and then their crowd is like, nah, fuck that, y'all sold. That's the whole game of the whole fucking thing.
It's the hamster wheel. It's the hamster wheel. That's how it goes.
That.
Yeah.
We need artists to be like, yo, fuck y'all, fuck this, fuck your sponsorship, fuck the Minute Maid, fuck Nike, fuck everybody, bro. That's what hip hop needs, man.
But I think it's like a bigger conversation.
Fuck the
about like
NBA,
American society
fuck
and
the
everything else.
NFL. I ain't doing none of that shit.
It's a money grab now, though. I think that's a
what we
bigger
want?
issue.
Yo, keep it real. Yo, keep it real.
No,
Ain't that what we want?
It's not gonna be that no more, bro.
No, I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm saying it ain't what we want, though.
It can be. It can be like.
Wouldn't we be more entertained by artists that was like, yo, fuck all that? Hip hop is supposed to not like mainstream.
Right.
Real hip hop is supposed to be fuck the government, fuck the system,
Dead press.
fuck the police, fuck the DJ, fuck all that shit. I got the people. I'm in the community. And then the DJ goes, oh, the community's moving. That's how y'all moving? Love it.
Real talk.
Let's go. Right? And then what happens? The Fugees, they have an explosion, and fucking Lauryn Hill is singing on Killing Me Softly, and she don't want it to be a single because it was really supposed to be a dub record, a sound clash record. And then the underground is like, yo, y'all sold out. How many times we seen that cycle where somebody's like, yo, fuck the mainstream, then the mainstream pivots, and then their crowd is like, nah, fuck that, y'all sold. That's the whole game of the whole fucking thing.
It's the hamster wheel. It's the hamster wheel. That's how it goes. Yeah.
We need artists to be like, yo, fuck y'all.
Stop buying them hoes, baby. I'll be right back.
Know about the terrorist rap. Y'all don't really know about why we say trap. Y'all don't really know hip hop ain't rap. But let me tell you how we can get it all back. First realize giving up is whack. Say to yourself, I could never be whack. Then realize that we must go back. And the reason you can't even get on track is you keep buying hoes. Simple and plain. You keep buying hoes. All y'all know my name and how I get down and move around. I've already been to the proving ground. In conscious rap, we rule the sound. The question is, are you down? KRS-One, I learned already. Everything they do is temporary. No matter how big you live, you're still the creation of a music executive. And when you get old, no matter what you did, they throw you away and they pick your kid. Yeah, kids on the TV wildin'. You know why we got racial profiling? Cause you keep buying hoes. Simple and plain. You keep buying hoes. Oh, y'all know my name. So there in the future, we'll look back. And then we will see we were under attack. But it'll be too late. They'll also be too great. You'll see.
Listen,
just wait.
stop buying them hoes, baby. Stop buying them hoes.
See how they shut down KRS-One? Cause I'm not sexy, tell you don't ask yourself. Why they only promote criminal activity and nothing else? On the videos and on the radio, teaching our kids which way to go and the way that they tell our kids to go. If you listen, it's right straight to prison while you keep buying hoes. Simple and plain, you keep buying hoes. Y'all better beat the game. You got to release that temptation. Get a brand new affirmation. Your life is what you make of.
Peace, salam alaikum. Come on the feet, y'all. Hurry up and break it off. Come on. Don't give up, baby. put my link up here just in case everybody want to jump on real fast. Oh, y'all want to jump on the feed before we get off this feed? Because it's been fire. Y'all got time. That's the link right there. So, got so much, brother. We got so much to do, brother Percy. So much, man. And so much little time. But I'm trying to give everybody a voice, which I was always been doing since I've been on radio, giving people the voice. So, coming up on the 30th, y'all. His flow is different. KRS-One's flow is different. Hold up. So listen, at the Peacock down here in LA, I just was talking to Curtis Blow yesterday. Curtis Blow is going to be here. Quite a few other people is going to be here. So let me give y'all the lineup real fast. This is my brother Dougie Fresh. This is on the 30th of November, 2025.
The Goddess and Eric Floyd has brought the legends of hip hop to the West Coast. Number one on the lineup, we got my man Big Daddy Kane. Number two, we got Mr. Curtis Blow. Number three, we got Melly Mel and Scorpio. Number four, we got the Sugar Hill Gang. Number five, we got KRS-One. Number six, we got the Goddess Wanda D. And number seven, taking you all the way to heaven, you have me, Dougie Fresh. It's a family affair, and we want to see you there. Come on out, celebrate life, celebrate hip hop with the Goddess Wanda D, the theater, Peacock, November 30th. You need to come out. You do not want to miss this.
Oh, that's going to be kind of crazy. He said Big Daddy Kane, Wanda D, Dougie Fresh, all of them. And he said Big Daddy Kane. That's a throwback with Big Daddy Kane in mind. I did this in Philadelphia, and I have a video called The Legend of Hip Hop. Damn, this is an old video. Look at that. I had no locks in my hair, brother. That was in Philadelphia. I've been out here for 15, 16 years, so it's over that time. That's the legend, Big Daddy Kane. And I'm going to show Kane that when I see him. Ooh, boy, I love my life, man. You got to be you. Be authentic. Present something different, people. So any questions before we go forward? Any questions before we get off this feed? Oh, I mean, let's go ahead. I don't know if you saw this, Percy, either. Listen to this guy on Jimmy Kimball's show. I'm just giving y'all some history real quick. We should have other conversations. Okay? So, listen to this guy on Jimmy Kimball's show, bro. I don't know if y'all saw this before. I know people don't watch his show, but inquiring minds want to know what's going on. But listen to what he said.
Colleagues supported us, and I appreciate that enormously. There you are, all wearing the hats.
Listen to what the guy said.
That was, I mean, that felt good to see. I will tell you, I appreciate that. But you know, the way you're talking, I think there's, you know, we all have this hope that this is going to end and that things are going to get better, and yet it just is hard to imagine that happening. What do we do? What are we going to do? How do you stop this?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. I love California. It's the greatest country in the world. Greatest country in the world.
Did you get it? He just said California is the greatest country in the world, Percy. Wait a minute. Let's rewind that back.
Pulled off the air. You and your colleagues supported us, and I appreciate that enormously. There you are, all wearing the hats. That was, I mean, that felt good to see. I will tell you, I appreciate that. But you know, the way you're talking, I think there's, you know, we all have this hope that this is going to end and that things are going to get better, and yet it just is hard to imagine that happening. What do we do? What are we going to do? How do you stop this?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. I love California. It's the greatest country in the world. Greatest country in the world. But that's why it pisses me off to see Californians running through the fields where they work from ICE agents or troops in our streets.
It's horrifying.
It's horrifying.
It's absolutely
or cancer research
horrifying.
being canceled. It's awful to look at. And our state, this great state, needs a fighter and a protector, someone who will bring prices down, lift wages up. And we can say that we're the 4th largest economy in the world, and we are, and I love to brag about that. But what does that mean if you can't afford to live here?
Wild, ain't it? But this motherfucker said, country. Country. That's what y'all missing. California is a country. Every state is its own country. Pennsylvania is its own country. New Jersey is its own country. California is its own country. Every state has their own constitution. Are y'all being taught? Is your children being taught this in school? Anybody? Are they being taught?
Definitely not.
You know,
Some of these people doing a lot of typing, right? But wait a minute. It's a country. I told y'all that. I told you, people pay attention. What do you say, Jerome?
I was saying, yeah, characteristics of a country: constitution, flag, citizens, a military, and well-defined borders.
Thank you.
That's characteristics of a country.
Right?
California has all that. National Guard is the military.
All right now. But see, we should have worried about the Eagles, niggas, who they flaying and who they fighting. So the key is that how long have you heard me been talking about that? How long have you been hearing me say that California was a country? And I told y'all about the Constitution. The state is just a state of mind. And this is the type of conversations dudes don't want to have on these platforms, because a lot of these educated dummies don't want to be sounding stupid. They don't. They don't be wanting to sound stupid. So this is why they were ushering people like the Roland Martins, the Armstrong Williams. Right? I'm definitely going to tell my kids tonight. Exactly. Definitely tell your children tonight so they can go to school and they can educate the teachers. So yes, you should teach your children that and stand on it. And if they need help, I'm here for the young ones. These adults, you just let them, you have to let them die. Like they said, throw them in the river. What did the guy say in the coffee? You go in the coffee house, you start talking. They said, throw that nigga in the water right there. Put him in the bag, throw him in the water. That's what they said. They in the coffee house talking like, depressed, nigga. Oh man, this white supremacy. The white man did it to us, but I'm gonna go to the white man's school and get 5 degrees from him. Let me tell you something. This social media, bro, could be a gift and a curse. AI can be a gift and a curse. If you don't know how to utilize AI, I'm not a fan of it, but you have to be the brains behind it and fact check everything that's on AI, because AI throw up so much stuff on AI is pathetic. And really what it does, it pulls stuff off of social media. That's all it's really doing. It's pulling things off of social media. Right?
Yeah. Like it'll definitely gaslight you.
It will gaslight you.
Yeah, because some of them have disclaimers on there, and they'll tell you, because it's like they're just pulling from various internet sources, so they're not fact checking, they're not validating whether the information is truthful. So it's like you got to follow up on AI. You just can't trust it completely.
You know, when that sister said she went on AI, right, and she punched my name, and that shit was hilarious. But it had my links to, that was the crazy part. It had links to what I do. Straight up, I was like, oh snap! It had links to what I do. But I was in a law library in Philadelphia. Where's that book at? In Philly, and an attorney got locked up for using AI in court. He got locked. I think he got fined and fired. He got fined and fired for using AI in the court. You could probably Google it and find out. You know, y'all like to go to Google everything else, but I'm a real person, and the thing is, like, my Umi yesterday in Philly, I did a book last night. She said, go to sleep, Sabir, get some rest. I don't know what time I sent you that picture, Jarrell, but I was doing this book because I was pulling from different places, right? And it took me probably, because it really don't take me long to put these things together when I'm doing these books, because a lot of these things I have notes, rather they in my computer, rather they on my phone, rather I've written it down somewhere, and I will combine all of these things and put them together just to make this make sense, right? And people be like, how do you put these things together? It's that you have to fact check it. Even if you do the books that I'm telling you to do, like the way I do the books, you literally have to fact check everything. So when I'm reading a book, I can say, damn, okay, let me cross-reference this to find out if this is true. And then I would pull out another book off the shelf, and I just said, damn, what if I move, man? I got a lot of goddamn books to move. I think I got more books than I have clothes. I'll keep them a buck. I really think I got more books than I have clothes. And I had to think about it for a minute. How would that work? But you have to put it here. This is my memory right here. This thing right here. So I can tell you what's in the books if you present the books in front of me. Like this one, Crowds. Only cowards join crowds. Y'all should read this book. And if you want to get it, I got a copy, the PDF I can send to you. But you should really listen to it on YouTube. I don't know if you listen to it, Jarrell or Percy, but you should listen to this on YouTube, bro. I swear. This joint will open you up, bro. You be like, nigga. Every time I'm on a plane, I put that in my head and I just listen to it. I'll be like, wow. So what we do is we run towards the crowd. That book called The Crowd, The Study of the Popular Mind, is crazy. I can't play it because they will actually, stop my YouTube. They will stop it. But y'all should go look it up. It's called The Crowd, The Study of the Popular Mind, and how people follow crowds. Crazy. So all of these things, brother, combined, it's in my mental Rolodex. You're not going to get it in Howard, Spelman, nor Morehouse. You may get it in the Ivy League school because you're not going to get it in our schools. Not at all. You're not. So let's move forward. I'm almost finished. Let me tell you how crazy this is, how people starting to wake up to all of this, bro. To all of this information. Let me tell you the story first when I was in Philadelphia. I don't know if you can probably look it up. I remember being in Philadelphia. I was getting off the plane. I was getting picked up at the airport. And anybody know where the airport is at? You got to go through Packer and all these other stuff, Broad Street. As I'm coming down the street, they was protesting Columbus Monument. They was protesting Columbus Monument. And as I'm coming down, I said, yo, let me out. It was Black Lives Matter that was there. But guess how many black people was there, bro? Do y'all know how many black people was there? This is the Black Lives Matter movement in Philadelphia. But guess how many black people was there? 2. All the rest of them was so-called white people. So I remember getting out the car, and I think Brother Medib met me down there. So we in the midst of all these Italians, because where I live at, you can go directly to the Italian neighborhood. Shout out to Skinny Joey and them, even down on East State. Shout out to my brother Little Snuff and Joey Molino, Skinny Joey. Right? So as we coming down, I get out the car, and it's a whole bunch of people out there, Italians with baseball bats. Nigga, these niggas have baseball bats, bro. Like, it was fucking crazy. So I'm down there, and Medib said, yo, Sabir, be careful, be careful. So they wanted to cover up Columbus statue. Y'all can look this up online. They want to cover the statue up. And now I'm in the midst of all of these Italians, and I'm telling them about the Moors and the connection. It was so now you will have to be there. All these Italians, and I'm in the midst of all these Italians talking about, you a descendant of the Moors. You a Moor, bro. What are you talking about? Especially you Sicilian, not the northern ones, like the Sicilians, the southern part. In order for you to be a mobster or anything linked to the mob, you have to be Sicilian in the southern part, right? So I'm getting out the car. I'm talking to the Italians, and I'm telling them about the Moors. And I'm saying, yeah, you all descendant of the Moors, right? So they calmed down. It was funny because they calmed down and they started asking me questions after that. This is what you do. You go into the communities and you teach the people. You teach them the connection between us and them. Not a black and a white thing, because Italians were not called white people till later on. Italians was lynched also, people. Black people are the only people that like to hold on to misery. Oh my God, they enslaved us. They did this to it. No, bro. No. They all went through that. She said, that's South Philly for sure. I'm from South Philly, baby. 22nd and Carroll. Keep telling you, you already know what it is. I went to South Philadelphia High. South Philly High, baby. Southern. right on Snyder Avenue, babe, Passyunk and all of that. That whole area, all up and down that area. So the wild part was they calmed down and they started listening to me as I was explaining to them. Because it's the same thing what this dude is going into Dearborn doing. You're not from here. You're going into someone else's community. Listen, you're going into someone else's community like in Dearborn. You're not from Dearborn. You follow me? You're not from the Italian neighborhoods. The Italian neighborhood is the Italian neighborhood, right? That's how this is. So you're going to somewhere to start trouble in there over a statue that has nothing to do with you. That's their neighborhood. And they just recently uncovered it. Yes, I went to South Philly. Yeah, I used to jump out the windows all the time. I went to Barrett Junior High, South Philly High, St. Anthony's, St. Charles, South Philly all the way around. I used to jump out the windows just to get out of school. Oh, it's a way out them motherfuckers home. But that was just me. Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to somebody else's community and allowing and trying to bully somebody on something instead of teaching people the history. So let me help y'all out. Listen to this guy. This is how you teach people.
Sicilian, but I don't know much about the Sicilian culture, but I hear.
Listen up.
I said, I'm black and Sicilian, but I don't know much about the Sicilian culture, but I hear everybody saying that the Hispanics are the real Latins. This just proves you guys know nothing about history, like whatsoever. Do you not know history at all? Like at all? Note this down. The Spaniards invaded you guys. The Spanish conquistadors invaded y'all. Just take that down to note. And where do you think their Spanish is rooted from? Oh, the Italian language. Oh, now it makes sense on why the languages are so similar. Oh, and I'm not going to lie. A lot of Italian women get told they look Latina. No, it's the other way around. The ones that look Italian have Spanish blood. That's just factual. The Romans ruled the world for like 2,000 years. So before you come on the internet not knowing what you're talking about, go somewhere with yourself and do some research. Do your homework. Like, it's okay to not be the original Latin. It's okay. Just accept it. Like, I've accepted that I'm not going to be 6'4". All right? Like, I've accepted that. Like I said, I'm black and Sicilian, but I don't know much about the Sicilian culture. But I hear everybody saying that the Hispanics are the real Latins.
Okay. He just told you, right? Let's go a little further. I told y'all, people waking up, bro. Y'all better utilize this stuff while you can. Hold up. I'm almost finished. Let's go here.
It's Italians telling me that they not white for real.
It's time for the black Italian to step in and set this shit straight. Italians say they're not white because when they came to America, they weren't legally white. The Sicilians were being lynched in Louisiana, if you actually knew anything. My brother, did you know the Moors had control of Italy for years? They taught the Italians everything they know. The Moors did. Don't get me started on the Sicilians. They are actually hardly white. Sicilians have Arab, North African DNA. I know you were like trying to be funny and you was trying to like play a little joke, but there's dead ass reasons behind the shit. Now, using that Dominican analogy, that is a good analogy, no lie. All of Italy, but I know that Sicily is on the African tectonic plate. It's on that tectonic plate. Now, I'm not coming on here and saying, no, they're not white at all. No, they for surely are, but their DNA doesn't say they're only white. I invaded too.
Did y'all know that white folks had their own Dominicans? It's Italians telling me that they not white for real.
It's time for the black Italian to step in and set this shit straight. Italians say they're not white because when they came to America, they weren't legally white. The Sicilians were being lynched in Louisiana, if you actually knew anything. My brother, did you know the Moors had control of Italy for years? They taught the Italians everything they know. The Moors did. Don't get me started on this.
Ain't that funny? So this is what they're afraid of, brother, because this stuff's starting to come out, bro. So when you see me down and I'm talking to these Italians, that's why they act like niggas. But you can't say black, bro. Nobody's black. Just bear with me. I'm almost finished, y'all. I know y'all tired of me, but let me finish up.
All over the South. Northern Italians considered Southern Italians racially inferior and too African to be a part of Europe. The story of the Italian immigrants' journey from a racialized pariah in the 19th century to white Americans in the 20th century sheds light on how much race is just a construct in the United States. Italians became white because of something that happened in Louisiana. Hi, my name is Danielle Romero, and I'm so glad that you're here with me again on my channel, where I talk about genealogy, ancestry, hidden heritage, and it's amazing how interconnected the world is. Congress had initially envisioned a white, Protestant, and culturally homogenous America when in 1790 it declared that only, quote, free white persons could become naturalized citizens.
The law dictionary.
Waves of culturally diverse immigrants from Europe in the 19th century changed this perception, and Americans adopted a more restrictive, politicized view of whiteness. Because of their darker complexions, Italians, in particular Southern Italians, like my dad's family, were not considered white. This is particularly dangerous in the American South, where Italians were the second most common targets of lynchings, and in some areas were semi-segregated. Italian immigrants, particularly those from Southern Italy, like my family, faced racial discrimination in both Italy and the United States. I was able to find some documents showing my dad's great aunts coming over, and on the manifest for the ship, they would mark your nationality. A lot of them would say Italy, Italy, Italy. And for his family, it said Italy. And then as a separate designation, South, just to let you know that they weren't Northern Italian. Northern Italians considered Southern Italians racially inferior and too African to be a part of Europe. In the United States, Italian immigrants were subjected to racist stereotypes in books, magazines, newspapers, and faced discrimination in schools, movie houses, labor unions, and public spaces. Italians who accepted what was considered a black job or chose to live among African Americans, which was a very common thing, they often integrated into the same neighborhoods, were marked as black, and they faced violence from the mobs in the South in the same way. A huge part of this history, the Italian American
So this is the crazy part, Jarrell. Hold up.
experience, is connected to New Orleans. I want to talk about Sicilians and Italians navigating the.
This is what it is, brother Jarrell. This is why Noble Drew Ali came to the people, right? It told them that they were not Negro, black, and colored. But these so-called black people are paid to do what they're doing. They're paid to do what they're doing. So Noble Drew Ali was trying to tell people you are not Negro, black, and colored. But some way, somehow, these Negroes are running around talking about they're black people now. And black, I'm the black ancient black god of Egypt. This is the funny part. It's sad, brother. And it's our people, it's so-called black people that's doing it, bro. Crazy. But go ahead, you going to say something?
Yeah, because it's like, black ain't even an ancient word. And
It's
then
not.
on top of that, common sense. Look at your skin color. You're not black. How are people ranging in shades from albino to dark brown all considered black people? It don't make sense.
And this is why things like this don't go viral. And we want to know why where we at. Even like remember they said it was classified as black. Chinese was classified as black. Did y'all know that in history? It was classified as black. So how did they come from being black to yellow people? Just think about it. Call a Chinese person a yellow person, see what happens. Chinese were black because they were not white under the writing of Justice Murray. And this is the type of conversation we don't want to have. They were classified, right, as being black also. Wild, ain't it? So if you read and you are educated, you would read and find out. So everybody else was classified as of that except black people. We don't want to hear the truth. This is why you have the people that they will push out and they will finance those types of people. I have this book too if you need it in a PDF. I do have this one too. The case is called Race Law Stories. Race Law Stories. So Italians was that. Even the Irish was that. Irish people, if you look it up online, the Irish was called green niggers. I can't post it up because they may take the video down. It's called green nigger. Google green nigger. And then see what pops up. Keep searching. You'll find it. It's in there. It'll tell you the Irish was classified as niggers. So this is a very, very hard job, people, just to let y'all know that. So I want y'all to do some research and reach out to me. My email is right there. I'm going to get off of here. And this is a book that y'all should have if you want to challenge any of these Europeans. This book is called 101 Inventions by Muslims. It's 366 pages. You can reach out to me for that too. This book can shut a lot of stuff down and a lot of people down. Y'all should get this information. So if you're using coffee, if you're drinking coffee, that's come from Islam. If you're going to the universities, that's coming out of Islam too. Okay. The first university is by a Muslim sister. Okay. We are the people from Yemen. We are the Arabs from Yemen. Okay. Facts 101. We are those people also. All right. So let me see if I can pull this one up here. Europeans have always tried to look like us. Nothing new. Okay. Just give me 1 second.
So, yep, robotics, glasses,
everything. If you get that book, they'll find it in there.
Mhm.
Your forefather was Arabs from Yemen. They know the history. They know the history better than you. You're not going to get this in a so-called black university. Okay? You're not. So, I think I'm finished, man. I might be finished. But get that book, 101 Inventions by Muslims. Stop letting these people scare you, man. And reach out to me. My email is right there in the yellow, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. Don't solicit nothing over here, people. And if your woman is watching this and you mad because niggas, yo, Jarrell, I'll be having women's boyfriends be DMing me, man. Why my woman watching your videos? Nigga, don't make her watch your videos. I swear to God, these niggas be tripping, bro. No, but again, you better excuse my Philly attitude. So if your woman's watching this video, don't get mad at me. She's not a good woman. Leave. Okay, bro? No doubt. Shout out to my sister April, Chi-Town, baby. April, what up? So I gotta go. That's me in Spain reading. I'm in Seville in this picture right here. That's Seville, Spain. Give me 1 second. I'm chilling. And I travel with books. That's me in Seville. I'm sitting in the real Alcazar in Spain. So listen, y'all. I'm gonna put my email up here one more time. Please reach out to me, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. I'm open for any lectures, any speakings. It's up to y'all. But I do got to get dressed now. I got a lot of books I got to put back. But I think I might do a class tomorrow, brother. I'm not sure. Tomorrow's Sunday. So if anybody in the class, people, please reach out to me. And yes, it is a fee to charge for my class. But if you're interested, you can email me at SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. I can answer questions, whatever you need, whatever it is. We can do that. You can pick my brain if you pay me. Thank you so much, brother. But trust. Gotta go. Reach out. Gotta go.
Peace.
Gather round that. Look that. How many times did you meditate what you thought was your fate? Because you couldn't just wait. You had to have the way that you thought in your mind. But in the end, everything came in time. But before the time, you was losing your mind. You was racing and rushing and falling behind. But let me tell you about God and the way that she works. I mean, the way that he works. I mean, the way that we work. You got to trust in your Lord. Everything is in accord. Don't rush or bust. You gonna keep yours. Close your eyes, your heart, your ears, your mind to the ways and thoughts of mankind. And seek ye first the kingdom of God. And things won't seem so hard. You got to trust your Lord.
Share it out.
Tell about trust and obey. Trust when afraid. Trust when you pay. Trust when betrayed. Trust when you fear. Trust when you're unclear. Trust when you hear. Trust when you're near. Trust when you're down. Trust when you're down. Trust when you're crowned. Trust. Let's do it again. Let's raise it up. Look. You live and you learn and you see. You will learn how to trust in your G-O-D. You will be so free, you won't see no me. You will only see the will of the Almighty. You sick of what? Well, your will, give it up. Stop thinking and begin to live it up. Every time you think it's one way, it's not. Every time you want to stop, you really stop. Trust the inner, the outer is for the sinners. In fact, this whole rap is for beginners. Those that have talked and walked upon the path know that they get what they want before they act. So I rush.
What you ask,
whatever you don't have is protecting you. It's what you do have that be bringing the drama. Asking it shall be given with a comma. Trust and obey. Trust when afraid. Trust when you pay. Trust when betrayed. Trust when you fear. Trust when you're unclear. Trust when you hear. Trust when you're near. Trust when you're down. Trust when you're bound. Trust when you're crowned.
Greatest trap.
Sound good. Look, so when will you be it? When will you see it? The thoughts of things they manifest when you decree it. But God be looking out for you, putting a stop to what you're about to do in your life and in your circumstances. Every time you speak, you be taking chances, talking about things that you really don't have to have. So when you get them, your life turns sad, your life turns bad. And why would your God be allowing that? Trust God, that's where the crown is at. It's not in what you get, it's what happens after that. So if you think your life is shrinking, it may be because you keep thinking. Not that intellect is wrong, it's just the beginning. It might be time to move on. Trust and obey. Trust when afraid. Trust when you pay. Trust when betrayed. Trust when you fear. Trust when you're unclear. Trust when you hear. Trust when you're near. Trust when you're down. Trust when you're bound. Trust when you're proud. Trust.
Peace. I gotta go, bro.
How Uber?
It was real with y'all. 2 hours and 16 minutes. Share the videos. Peace, Jarrell.